Good morning and welcome to Daybreak. I'm Deb Uren. I am the treasurer of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce and also the owner of Great Energy LLC. Here with
Teri Stiles, and I'm the manager of Oxford Community Television. And I'm no longer on your board.
Nope. Teri had to step down, which we totally understand, but we really do miss her. We had our last meeting, and that was Teri's last meeting to be on our board, but she's done a phenomenal job, and we were always thrilled to have you. And we know that you're still going to be part of our events and everything else.
Yep.
So
yeah, in fact, I already volunteered for the golf outing.
Oh, wonderful.
To help with that. And,
wonderful.
And try to get to as many events as I can. The reason why I stepped down is I was not able to make the Coffee Connects each time and the mixers each time, and I felt like as a board member that was part of my job, and I wasn't fulfilling it. And I have to say that for everyone that is a board member, it's like some board members show up and say, well, I didn't really read my packet, then how come you're there?
Right, exactly.
I'm not doing you guys
Yes.
any good if I'm not fully invested in it. And there's just so much going on, exciting stuff at OCTV.
Well, and you know, Teri, that's what's really good. I mean, we had years that you served with us, and it's brought our connections so much closer together.
Yeah.
And we're so happy that OCTV is always there at our ribbon cuttings and such. So it's really and truly been a pleasure to have you on our board. And I'm still going to be here, and you're still going to be here. So we're still going to plan on doing our Daybreak.
Yes.
And you might see a little bit of changes throughout. You never know.
Well, that'll keep me informed on what's going on. I really feel like I'm missing out by not being with you guys, but
well, with that being said, you know, we talked about our scholarship program that we are partnered with Genesis Credit Union, and boy, I'll tell you, Genesis received all of the applications because the deadline was April 15th, and they did stick with that deadline.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and so we couldn't have an extension, which is totally understandable. But they've now, what Genesis Credit Union did was they wanted the chamber to be a part of also the selection. And so all of our board members received 12 applications from Genesis, and now we have been asked to read through and to each board member choose the top 6.
How fun.
So with that, it's now a collaboration then with what Genesis Credit Union says and what the Oxford Chamber has in their opinions, and then the top 4 will be chosen. So
that's so cool.
That really is. And if I could just share some of these essays that these seniors wrote were just incredible.
Oh, I bet they were, especially this year. I'm sure that they're trying to stay in touch with emotions and everything else right now.
And they did it so beautifully, and everybody had their own way of expressing how the community all came together because of that experience.
Oh, gosh.
Some essays, that was the whole topic for them, was talking about what
November
took place
30th,
on November 30th. And others touched on it by just saying that this really made an impression on them with their home community.
Isn't that something? It'll give them a sense of community responsibility that kids that age aren't imposed upon them.
Right. And just that experience alone, we as true adults, I mean, it was an emotional, shocking experience, and to be able to read it through the words from these students was really I can't even think of the words to say.
I think it would be an honor to have that personal connection with them.
Exactly. I feel like I was sitting right there in the room with them as their thoughts were being put onto paper.
Nice.
And I commend those who did, number one, apply for the application for this wonderful scholarship of $1,000 to go towards their furthering of education, many of which were going to college. We had, a number of colleges. We had U of M, we had Michigan State, we had Grand Valley, we had Baker College, Central. Wow. So, I mean,
the whole gamut. Yeah,
exactly.
Nice.
So it was really extremely nice, and I just want to thank all who did fill out the application, wrote their essays, and we will not know until the award ceremony who actually was accepted.
That will be coming up pretty soon. Now, those funds are born out of that November tragedy, right?
Correct.
So that's funds that people have donated.
Yes, and
honor
through Genesis Credit Union, but Genesis Credit Union is going to continue.
Nice.
We don't know for how many years, or it might be indefinitely.
Wow.
I really and
that
truly
great?
don't know.
In partnership with the chamber.
With the chamber,
That's really
yes. And we can't say enough about that. I mean, our partnership with Genesis, they've supported us, we've
Oh, my
supported
goodness,
them, but
yeah. In so many realms. I
Yes.
mean, they've always been a big donor for any event that the chamber has put on.
and
They're
for
really
myself and all the years that I've been involved with the Oxford Chamber and I've been on the board, the Christmas parade has always been number one.
Yeah, agreed.
With support for the chamber from Genesis Credit Union. Usually they sponsored our deer. Not the deer, what do they call it?
reindeer.
The reindeer,
Yeah,
I'm
close.
sorry, yeah. I have deer come to my yard, so that's why I was thinking
they're
that.
in form of a deer.
Exactly. But, for the reindeer and such. And so they've always been a big supporter for us. So we
And
truly appreciate
hopefully we'll
that.
have that Christmas parade next year.
Boy, I would certainly hope so. We definitely
that.
need it.
Yep,
Yeah.
we need a celebration, and I think the community's ready for it.
Yes.
Even for new celebrations that are coming up. So
Exactly.
We've got Memorial Day, that'll be a nice day to
Now,
celebrate.
are we having a parade that you're aware of for Memorial Day?
They usually do. They
yes.
start in the park with all the crosses, and then they go up to the cemetery. As far as I know, that has not been canceled.
Good.
We're planning on it at OCTV. We try to cover that every year.
Cool.
In
Good.
fact, I just got a text message from Addison Township asking us to cover it out there as well. So that's always a juggling act, and we're more than happy to do it.
Wow.
Because it's important.
So, and do the two of them really take place about the same time so that you've got two crews going out? Wow. Isn't that wonderful that OCTV can do that? I mean, you have a great crew, and that crew is always there willing to take on that responsibility and that job of taking and filming all of this
The history. Right, thank you.
History, upcoming history.
That's the big thing. We're the recorders of the history of this community.
Absolutely, and that's so important. But we're going to take just a quick break, and we'll be right back. So don't go away. Teri and I have a lot to share today. Thank you.
Songs of Love Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides free, personalized songs for kids battling serious illness, including physical or emotional challenges. Here is Izzy listening to her song of love for the very first time.
It's magic. Izzy is fantastic.
Any parent or relative can request a free song of love by visiting songsoflove.org or calling us at 800-960-SONG.
Magic she adorns her king.
Welcome back. Teri and I were talking during the break here. Our upcoming event that we have May 17th, it's going to be at the library, our Oxford Library, and it's going to be with Brian Burney. He is going to do what I always like to say is a lunch and learn. Lunch is going to be provided, and he's going to be talking about what does your website say about you, and is your website user-friendly? You know, many of our businesses do have their own websites, and there are times that I'm sure you yourself have had problems navigating somebody's website, and there's nothing more frustrating. Myself, I can say that if I can't find my way through a website,
You give
forget
up.
it.
Yep, me too.
You know, X, you're done. I'm out of here. And, or if you get onto a website and all you see is a page, that's it. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, I need some other information.
Right.
So your
Kind of
website,
says that you're not really invested in your business.
exactly,
Agreed.
exactly. So Brian Burney, he is offering this class. It's going to be an hour long. And like I said, it will be at our Oxford library, and it'll be on May 17th, which is a Tuesday, from 12 to 1. The doors are going to open at 11:30, so that's kind of registration and get your
Lunch,
seat
yeah.
and pick up your lunch. But that is going to be $20 for our chamber members and $25 for non-members. So if you're interested, which I think many of us will be, I mean, I've already registered for it. So registration does close on May 12th. So if you're interested in it, please call the Oxford Chamber and let Amy and Sarah know that you are, and they will direct you, or you can even go out to our website, oxfordchamber.net. And you can register there. So once again, it's $20 for chamber members, $25 for non-chamber members, and it's May 17th from noon to 1.
And this is not his first instructional piece, Lunch and Learn. That's what I lean on too. He's really an intelligent person that has really good practical information.
Yes.
You're not wasting your time or your money when you go see him.
And with that too, if you need help, if you personally need help and guidance, that is exactly the avenue that you can go down and choose Brian's group to help you out with that.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, the Bernie
Because that's
directive.
not an easy thing to do.
No, I know it's not.
For my business, my company has our website, but I'm also a dog breeder. I breed Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, and I have had a number of websites through the years. And unfortunately, over COVID, somebody took they had fun hacking my website, which that was, I mean, all my pictures, everything were gone. So
That's a shame.
it's one of these things that with my partner and I, she lives down in Indiana, and basically we're going to be turning it all over to her. So we'll be getting something designed for Lori and have it be the way that she wants it done. But that was really very upsetting, especially with all the money that you put into a
of course,
website.
Right, and the time.
And the time and all the
and like
information.
your pictures, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Oh, that's so mean.
People can be really very cruel. I don't understand the fascination with doing that.
Kids,
but
that want to hone their skills. And they're going in
Exactly.
the wrong direction.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
a shame.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Oh.
Cool event coming up, and then after that,
Yes.
we've got the golf outing.
The
which
golf
is
outing.
So fun. It's
Yeah,
so
June
fun. I don't even
17th.
golf, and I like it.
Well, that's just it. I mean,
fun
I
without
am.
golfing.
I'm one of these golfers that if it should be 72, it'll be probably a 98 for me if I were to play. So I really don't play. I was on a league a number of years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And I was fairly good. I was, your average player.
Yeah. Oh,
But
nice.
there's so many things that, we have to do behind the scenes
Yeah.
and the day of and
Oh, gosh.
during. And
Yeah.
that it doesn't really bother me that I don't get to go out, but I sure would like to see all the fun that goes on.
Oh my gosh, you can hear
have a
people
blast.
laughing all the way across the field.
Yeah.
And yeah, they have a really good time.
And when they go driving by on their carts, you know,
they're
they're just,
woo-hoo.
they're just having the time.
And even the year that we didn't have it last year, but the year before last, it was raining and cold, and people were still having a great time.
Exactly.
Even just the people that are coming in to register, they're just in a really good mood, and it's
I was really
fun.
surprised with that last one, with all that rain.
Oh, my
Here
goodness.
we are at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I think
like
registration
30 degrees.
registration would start. It started at 8.
Yeah.
And storms were coming in. I mean, we were all watching the radar because we didn't know if we could continue on. And here come these diehards.
Oh, I
Man,
know.
they are gonna golf no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't think we had, but maybe just a few that did not show up that day.
Right. That's a rare breed, those golfers.
Yes.
They'll go out in January, and I just never understood it. My cousin is a pro golfer, and he's dedicated his whole life to it, and it's like you're hitting a ball around, but he's made a lot of money too.
Sure.
There's a lot of money in it, but
Yeah.
it cracks me up that
over the years,
enthusiasm.
I have begun to really enjoy it. My dad was a golfer, and my dad loved it. He was a caddy when he was a young fella,
yeah,
and I could never
a
understand
whole
when I
different
was
world.
a little kid.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy it, especially now that I've been out on a course and see how difficult it is.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Even putting,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, my goodness, and there you go, you just pass that hole, and there you go again. So I applaud everybody that enjoys playing that, and we always get a
and
great
they do
turnout.
enjoy it. They really
Yes.
do. My son lives on a golf course, and there's a hole right at his backyard, and it's a frustrating hole. Based on some of the language that we hear while we're sitting back there. But for the most part, those people in those carts come through and they're hooping and hollering and laughing. It's just a good time. I wish I liked it because
Oh, excuse me.
poor
Well,
Deb.
you know
Deb's
what?
recovering from a cold. And it was just a cold, right? It was, you
It
didn't
was just a cold.
suffer
I
through the
tested.
COVID thing.
I tested, so that's all
Yeah,
that
that's
it
good.
was. But
Yeah.
you know, I still have that little bit of tickle every now and then.
think.
Continuing on though with our
the
golf,
golf, yeah.
we do definitely want to give some recognition to our sponsors for that. Do you want to read that, or you want me to?
Oh, I can read it for
Okay.
you. I'm going to read it off of here because I can see it. So Hunter CPA will have the Bloody Mary cart. So there's going to be a cart out there that you can have drinks. And then the whole contest sponsor is Serve Pro. And they're from Oxford and Lapeer, right? And then Rocket Mortgage is the title sponsor, which is
Yay.
fabulous, and they're a new chamber member
Yes, they
too.
are.
So they jumped in with both feet. And then the driving range is Jason Carter, and his business is Carter Quality Hardwood Flooring.
Yep.
And then and he's an Oxford graduate, Oxford location. I think they're on Gillespie, aren't they?
I believe.
And then the Eagle sponsor is Loom, right? Am I right on that
Yes,
one? Okay,
Birdie.
and then, the Birdie.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Jason is an Eagle sponsor. Sorry, I messed that up. And Nora's Bridal will be sponsoring the putting green. And am I missing anybody?
JDR Wealth, which
yeah,
is
for the Eagle sponsor.
that's Jeff Rowe. He's going to be an Eagle sponsor. And FTC Insurance, they're also an Eagle sponsor. And Swiss Insurance Company, they're another beverage cart sponsor.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, we'll
okay.
have the beverage cart riding around
Yay!
there too.
We're going to have fun.
And then,
And then-
Lilia Vega, she is a global realtor. She too is going to be an Eagle sponsor. So
Wow, isn't that nice? Wow.
thank you to all of our sponsors. And with that being said, we're just going to take another quick break and we'll be right back. So don't go away. Welcome back. And now we're going to talk about our regular monthly events that we have. Our upcoming Coffee Connect, which will be on Tuesday, May 3rd, that one's going to be held at our police department.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
always,
village,
always
yeah.
fun, right there at the village offices. So that will be May 3rd, from 8 to 9 a.m. So everybody is welcome to that, so please stop on by and share your thoughts, listen to all the businesses that will be attending. Everybody has about a minute or two to just
Yeah.
share what it is that that they do.
And if they have upcoming specials and
Yeah.
events, and that's really cool, actually.
It is, it is. I have to admit, sometimes 8 o'clock in the morning is a little early.
I
Yep,
know.
yep.
It is a little bit, but it's amazing how many people attend it.
I know, I'm always so
There's
glad.
always a big, huge circle of
Yep,
people,
yep.
which is really nice.
Exactly.
And let the police give you donuts instead of them giving
Yeah,
you.
right.
Come and get donuts from
That's
the
cute,
police.
that's cute. Also that week, on May 5th, which is Thursday, our Oxford Chamber is involved in a multi-chamber spring mixer is what it's called. Let me see if I can read all the different chambers that are going to be there. We've got, of course, Oxford Chamber. We've got Auburn Hills, Clarkston, Holly, Orion, Pontiac, Rochester, and Waterford. All of these chambers
That's
are
great.
being invited to go to what's called the Hub Stadium, which is down in Auburn Hills, right, let me see,
It's on Updike and at
Updike and,
Featherstone.
I used
a
to-
little
I
south
used to
of
work-
Featherstone.
yes, it is south of,
Yeah.
no, it's north of Featherstone.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's where Big Buck Brewery
Brewery.
used to be.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you can see it right off of I-75.
Yeah.
So I believe it's just a little bit south of Walton Boulevard and University Drive there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's on the east side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is on Thursday, May 5th, from 5:30 to 7:30. So
And do you have to be a chamber member to attend
you
that?
do not, you do not.
Isn't that nice?
But you can pre-register because there is a fee for that. So our chamber members, if you're paying in advance, it's $10, and otherwise it's $15 at the door. If you're a non-chamber member, you can still register through the Oxford Chamber, and that would be $25 per person if you pre-register. Otherwise, it'll be $35 at the door. So, it's better to pre-register and
Sure.
receive that discount.
Yeah.
And that's just a matter of going to our Oxford Chamber website and registering there, or if you're receiving our weekly email blasts that go out to over 2,500 people, if you're receiving that, you'll be able to register right from there as well.
Now, is that something, you may know this and may not, when people go to the website to register, can they pay through credit card or
That's
is it
the only way.
PayPal?
Yes.
Oh, that's the only way.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
That is the only
It
way.
makes it so much easier than.
For sure,
People
for
don't
sure.
carry cash around
I
anymore.
know.
I know, I don't.
I know, even if they come into the chamber office,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we can take the credit card right there, so that's not a
Okay,
problem
good to know.
either.
That's good to know.
So,
Yeah.
if you're in town and you decide that you want to do that, just stop into the chamber office.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I will.
all righty. Let's see, then we have our own, the Oxford Chamber
Mixer?
Mixer,
Yeah.
Mix and Mingle.
Yeah.
And this time here, it's going to be April 26th from 4 to 6 p.m., and it'll be at Homegrown Brewery, but this too is going to be a joint one. This is going to be joint with Lake Orion's
Orion, right.
Chamber of Commerce as well. So
fun.
that will be nice. Homegrown always does a fantastic job in hosting these mixers for us. It undoubtedly will be outside.
They always have nice
on the
little
patio.
goodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, they always have lots
Yeah.
of good snacks.
Yeah.
You get to
fun.
really taste their cooking, and it is always good.
yeah.
And while you're there, Homegrown Marie Powers is Ukrainian.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that
my
is
goodness.
why they are doing their brew for Ukraine fundraiser.
Oh my goodness.
And
that's great.
so while you're there for our mixer, you can also, donate towards that.
amazing.
I know they're having, it's a special beer, I believe, that they're going to be doing, because the fundraiser itself is going to be on April 25th. We're going to be there on the 26th. But I know that any donations in purchasing of the beer goes 100% to
Oh,
the
that's
Ukrainian,
wonderful. Yeah.
to the Ukrainian fundraiser that they're doing. So I didn't realize that she was
No,
Ukrainian
no.
either.
And you know, the gentleman with the new coffee where Choo Choo's used to be, he is as well.
Oh.
And he has sponsored several people to get out of the Ukraine.
Wow.
One went to Germany, I think a mother and son. Another went to Poland. And now he has a niece, some relative here in Oxford.
Oh
Got her
my.
here, yeah. In fact, I
Wow.
want to do a story on him, but it's amazing, you know, no matter what's going on in the world, we're touched here in Oxford.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
really crazy.
It truly is. That's amazing. That is
yeah.
amazing.
Well, even if you don't stay at the mixer, stop by and donate. That would be great.
Exactly.
And then just say hi. I bet you stay. I bet you don't just
know-
blow on through.
I'll tell you,
fun.
with these mixers, it's pretty amazing, the people that we meet.
Yeah.
And we're always meeting,
Oh, gosh.
we're always meeting new businesses that attend.
Yeah.
We truly enjoy, and it's nice to be able to go to these different restaurants that we have.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we like to have it that way, so that, sometimes people, maybe you've never even been to Homegrown.
Right, right.
You know, and
Yep.
this will be your first time.
Yep.
And maybe you're the type of person that, I don't know if I really want to go in there or not. Well, this gives you an opportunity to go in there and see the place and say, holy cow, and this has been here
really
all
cool.
this time and I've never
Really
been
like it
here.
in here.
You know, I mean, that's yet another reason to just come to these different mixers.
Yeah.
And just meet the people. We always have a great turnout, and I've met the last mixer that we had at 24th Street. I met a couple of the sales guys from what is it, King's? Oh, Debbie. It's King's Steel, which is north of town, and they have, I haven't taken them up on their offer yet, and I'm going to, but they've offered to take me through a tour of the plant. Because back in the day, I used to work for ITT Automotive, and for 26 years, and I would do inventories at many of our plants, and so I understand production lines, and it was very interesting to talk to JT and Dave. They were just fantastic. So I'm looking forward to seeing them once again. I'm sure they'll be at our upcoming mixer
I didn't
too.
even know there was such a place, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's
So
right
you
by
find that kind of
Uptown
stuff
Salon.
out.
Right by Uptown
Okay.
Salon, that white building. Well, it's where
Awesome.
OCTV used to be.
Yeah.
Your white building, and then
Yeah.
it's just that next
yeah,
big
that-
building there.
Cool, cute little building. I
It
really
is.
like it. Okay, good to know.
And I saw pictures of the inside. I want to have the time to take that tour, so.
Yeah.
And this is something that even as a board member, I'm finding these new
right,
people,
right.
these new businesses, and this is how I got to meet them, so. Well, look I think our time is up.
Happened quickly.
And here we go, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it through with my
And you did.
with my throat and such, but I did, and I appreciate spending this time with you.
Once again.
Once
I
again.
really, it's amazing how quickly our time goes by because there's always such fun things to talk about.
Exactly,
And we can find 'em.
and so many things that we didn't get to share at
Right.
this time, but we'll get to
we
it next
will.
time, okay? So you guys all have a great day, a great week, and we will be seeing you again real soon.